Welcome back to Happy Seniors Life, where East meets West. And every conversation is a small step toward living stronger, longer, and more peacefully after 60. I'm Dr. Thomas, and for over 30 years, I've had the honor of walking beside older adults, hearing their stories, treating their illnesses, and most of all, learning what truly keeps a person well. Today, I want to begin with something that might sound a little strange. It's not about cholesterol or arthritis or memory loss. It's about your shower. Yes, that quiet moment when you step under the water and think you're just cleaning your body. But what if I told you that 5-minute routine might be sending the wrong signals to your heart, your brain, and even your immune system? What if the way you shower is actually stealing your sleep, disrupting your healing, and leaving your body a little more vulnerable each night? I know it sounds small, but it matters. And to help us make sense of it, I'm honored, truly honored, to be joined today by one of the world's most remarkable physicians, Japan's oldest practicing doctor, over 100 years old, still writing, still teaching, still walking tall with a gentle spirit and a sharp mind. Please welcome back Dr. Shigaki Hinohara. Dr. Hinohara will help us explore why showering after 60 needs a second look and how, with just a few changes, you can turn that simple habit into a healing ritual. But first, let me ask you something. Have you ever stepped out of the shower at night and felt wide awake, even when your body wanted to rest? If that's ever happened to you, leave a 1 in the comments below. If not, leave a 0. I truly want to hear your experience. And if this topic touches something inside you, please hit subscribe, turn on the bell, and stay with us because today we're not just talking about hygiene. We're talking about how to live well all the way to the very end. Topics 1, the shower that wakes the brain or weakens it, Dr. Thomas. Last week, I sat down with a patient, let's call him Mr. Ray. He's 72, a retired firefighter, strong spirit, sharp humor, proud of his independence. But for the past 3 months, he's been struggling to fall asleep. He'd lie in bed for over an hour, staring at the ceiling. Then, once asleep, he'd wake up 3 or 4 times a night every single night. Now here's the twist. He didn't drink coffee late. He ate dinner early. He even walked around the block after sunset. But when I asked him about his evening routine, he said, "Doc, I love my hot shower. I stand there for 15 minutes every night. Feels like heaven." That's when I realized the shower may feel like comfort, but it could be working against his body. Dr. Hinohara. That is very common. In Japan, we say, water doesn't just wash, it speaks to the nervous system. After 60, your body doesn't process heat like it used to. The blood vessels become slower to respond, the skin becomes thinner, the nervous system becomes more sensitive to even small signals like temperature. And when the water is too hot, the body sees it as a threat, not comfort. Dr. Thomas, let me pause there for our listeners. You heard that right. Your body is listening during your shower, just like bright lights at night tell your brain to stay awake. Too much heat from a long, hot shower can do the same thing. Your heart rate goes up, cortisol. That's your stress hormone spikes. And melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep, gets delayed. So instead of preparing for rest, your body is gearing up for battle. And all you feel is relaxed. But deep inside, your nervous system is agitated. Dr. Hinohara, we call that false relaxation. The muscles feel loose, but the brain is alert. That's why In a study from Osaka University in 2022, seniors who showered in very hot water after 9 p.m. had more disrupted sleep. Their heart rate variability dropped. They had more anxious dreams, and their bodies showed signs of less recovery overnight. Dr. Thomas: that might explain Mr. Ray. He didn't have insomnia. He had a confused nervous system from too much heat, too late in the day. So, here's what I told him and what I want to tell you. Keep your shower warm, not hot. Aim for around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And don't stay in for 15 or 20 minutes. Try 7 to 10. If you enjoy your hot shower, take it earlier, at least 90 minutes before bed, so your body has time to cool and reset. It's not about avoiding comfort. It's about retraining your rhythms. Dr. Hinohara: exactly. After 60, every habit needs a little more wisdom, and the way we bathe is no exception. Dr. Thomas: so I'll ask you, dear listener, how hot is your shower, and when do you usually take it? Leave your answers in the comments. I read every one of them. Because what you're feeling isn't just getting older. Sometimes it's just a signal waiting to be retuned. Topics 2. The myth of the relaxing hot shower. False relaxation, nervous system confusion, and what real comfort feels like after 60. Let me be honest with you. For most of my life, I believed that a long, hot shower at night was one of the healthiest ways to unwind. It feels good. It loosens your muscles. It melts away the tension in your back and shoulders. And for many of my patients, especially men over 60, it's the one part of the day where they feel truly relaxed. But here's the problem. It feels like rest, but your biology says otherwise. Dr. Hinohara: this is what we call a misleading signal. The heat tricks the skin, the muscles soften, the breathing slows, but inside the nervous system, the message is not peace, it's alert. The sympathetic nerves, the fight or flight part of your brain, stay active. Cortisol doesn't drop. Heart rate stays elevated. And melatonin, the sleep hormone, doesn't rise like it should. Dr. Thomas: let me say that again because it's so important. You may feel calm after a hot shower, but if your body is still in defense mode, it won't restore itself overnight. And that means your immune system doesn't get repaired. Your brain doesn't do its deep cleanup. And your heart rate stays too high to allow true rest. Dr. Hinohara: we see this often in Japan. Many older people love a hot bath in winter, but when they soak too long in heat above 106 degrees Fahrenheit, they wake up the next morning with puffy hands, tired eyes, and more joint pain. That is not healing. That is false comfort. Dr. Thomas: and what's worse, it creates a vicious cycle, because when you wake up tired, you blame your age. You start believing that poor sleep is just normal after 60. And that leads to more pills, more frustration, and less hope. But it doesn't have to be that way. Dr. Hinohara: that's right, sleep is not a mystery. It is a rhythm. And if we respect the rhythm, it respects us back. That starts with temperature. Keep the water at around 100 degrees Fahrenheit, never more than 104 even on cold nights. Keep the shower under 10 minutes. And give your body at least 90 minutes to cool down before bedtime. Dr. Thomas, I want to speak directly to our listeners now, especially to the men in their 60s and 70s. You've been told to tough it out your whole life. You've worked hard, sacrificed sleep, pushed through pain, but now is the time to work smarter, not harder. Give your nervous system permission to rest, and that starts not in the doctor's office, but right there in your bathroom. Dr. Hinohara: healing begins in the quiet choices. A simple shower, done wisely, becomes medicine. Dr. Thomas: So, let me ask you something and be honest with yourself. When was the last time you truly felt rested when you woke up? If it's been a while, maybe it's not about your age. Maybe it's just time to shower a little smarter. If that thought speaks to you, drop a yes in the comments below. And if you've been using hot showers to cope with stress, just know there's a better way. We'll talk about that next. Topics. 3. Cold water is not punishment, it's communication. Why ending with cool water calms the nervous system and restores balance. We've talked a lot about hot showers and how they can trick the body into staying alert when it should be winding down. But what about the opposite? What happens when we introduce cool water gently, carefully at the end of a warm shower? That's where things get truly interesting. Because for decades, we've thought of cold water as harsh, even extreme. Ice baths, polar plunges, cryotherapy. But what we're talking about today is not punishment, it's communication. Dr. Hinohara. Yes, in Japan, we have a saying. Cool water reminds the body where to return. The body responds to temperature shifts. It listens. And when we end a warm shower with just 30 seconds of cooler water, not icy, just noticeably cooler, something powerful happens. The blood vessels gently contract. The lymphatic system activates. The brain receives a message. You're safe. You can rest now. And Dr. Thomas, that message is what we call a parasympathetic shift. It's the switch from fight or flight to rest and repair. And that shift is essential, especially after 60, because our nervous system becomes more sensitive, more reactive, and without a clear signal. It stays in a low-level alert mode all night. That means poor sleep, shallow breathing, slow healing. Dr. Hinohara Modern Science supports this. A 2020 study from Tokyo Medical University found that older adults who finished their shower with cooler water had more stable blood pressure, better thermal regulation, and deeper sleep cycles. Their heart rate variability improved, and their nervous systems returned to balance faster. Dr. Thomas. That's what most people don't realize. It's not about shocking the system. It's about guiding it. We're not asking anyone to jump into freezing water. We're simply inviting the body to shift gears to know that the day is over. Dr. Hinohara, the cool water is like a gentle closing prayer. It calms the skin, resets the pulse, and restores the inner rhythm that aging often disrupts. Dr. Thomas? And for those listening who may be wondering if it's too late to start, let me be clear. It's never too late to help your body remember what balance feels like. It's never too late to send the right signals through warmth, through breath, through rhythm. Dr. Hinohara. Health after 60 is not about adding more effort. It's about removing confusion and restoring trust between your body and your daily habits. Dr. Thomas. So if you've been ending your shower quickly, just toweling off and moving on, try this. Next time, before you reach for the towel, turn the dial slightly toward cool. Not cold, just enough for your skin to notice. Let the water run for 20 or 30 seconds over your legs, your back, your neck. Breathe deeply and see how your body responds. Because sometimes the smallest rituals bring the deepest healing. Dr. Hinohara, water has memories, and so does your body. Use them wisely, and they will guide you back to rest. Topics 4. Why older skin needs a new way to clean. The truth about soap, skin barriers, and the real meaning of being clean after 60. Let's talk about something we've all been taught since childhood. Wash your whole body every day. For decades, That message was drilled into us in schools, on TV, by our parents, and it made sense at the time. Cleanliness meant health. Soap meant safety. But after 60, that advice may need a serious update because your skin has changed, and how you clean it could be either protecting your immune system or quietly damaging it. Dr. Hinohara, yes, after 60, the skin loses oil more quickly. The outer layer, called the stratum corneum, becomes thinner. It holds less moisture. It repairs more slowly. And when we scrub too hard or use harsh antibacterial soaps, we don't just remove dirt. We remove the barrier, the skin's natural defense system. Dr. Thomas, that barrier isn't just cosmetic. It's your first shield against infection, inflammation, and temperature changes. It's full of healthy bacteria, part of your microbiome that protect you from dangerous germs. So when we wash our entire body every day with strong soap, we're doing more than cleaning. We're stripping away the soldiers standing guard. Dr. Hinohara, in Japan, we approach cleansing with respect. We don't aim to scrub everything spotless. We aim to preserve harmony between skin, microbes, and moisture. For older adults, this means changing how we use soap. Focus only on key areas: underarms, groin, feet. Rinse the rest of the body with warm water alone. That is often more than enough. Dr. Thomas. And there's science behind this. A 2021 study from Keio University in Japan followed older adults for 6 months. Those who used mild, pH-balanced cleansers only on select areas while rinsing the rest with water had healthier skin, fewer rashes, less dryness, stronger resistance to skin infections, and here's the surprise, better immune markers in their blood. Dr. Hinohara, because the skin is not just a cover. It is part of your immune system. It communicates with your nerves, your hormones, your brain. When the skin is damaged even slightly, the whole body feels stress. Dr. Thomas, and that stress builds over time. It may show up as more itching, more flaking, or just a general feeling of discomfort. But underneath, the immune system is working harder than it should. So here's the gentle shift I recommend. Use soap where it's needed, not everywhere. Choose a soap that's free from fragrance, free from alcohol, and close to your skin's natural pH. And after every shower, pat your skin dry, don't rub. Then apply a natural oil. Sesame oil, almond oil, or rice bran oil are all excellent choices. Dr. Hinohara. These oils restore moisture. They seal in protection, and they send a message to your skin. You are safe. You are supported. Dr. Thomas. I know this goes against what many of us were taught growing up. We were told that being clean meant scrubbing every inch every day. But after 60, clean should mean balanced, not stripped. It should mean protected, not raw. Dr. Hinohara, health is not about doing more. It's about being wiser. Dr. Thomas. So today, I invite you to rethink your shower, not as a chore, not as a checklist, but as a conversation with your body. Because when you treat your skin with care, your whole body listens. If you believe in that shift, leave a comment below with the word gentle. That one word can become a whole new way of living. It's not about doing more. It's about listening better. Closing with inspiration, emotional healing, and a call to take action gently. As we come to the close of this conversation, I want to take a breath, not just for myself, but for you. Listening at home, because we've talked about something that many people never stop to think about. The shower, that 5 or 10 minutes we all go through every day, often on autopilot, but after 60, Nothing is truly automatic anymore. Your body is listening, your skin is listening, your heart, your brain, your immune system, they all respond to how you treat them. And when we treat them with force, too much heat, too much soap, too little attention, they don't rebel. They withdraw quietly, gently. Over time, that's how many illnesses begin. Not with pain, but with disconnection. Dr. Hinohara, yes. And that's why healing must begin not with action, but with attention, with noticing, with presence, with intention. When you step into the shower, you are not just washing your body. You are reconnecting with a system that wants to help you, but only if you speak to it in the language it understands. That language is balanced. That language is rhythm. That language is respect. Dr. Thomas. And to anyone listening right now, if you've ever felt like your body is slipping, like you're aging too fast, like rest doesn't come easily anymore, please hear this. You are not broken. You are unheard. And today, you've taken a powerful step toward listening again through something as simple as how you shower. Dr. Hinohara, true health after 60 is not a fight. It is a friendship between you and your body, between your habits and your healing, between your spirit and your cells. Dr. Thomas. So here's what I'd like you to do. Tonight, when you go to shower, pause for just a moment before you turn the water on. Ask yourself one gentle question. Am I here to scrub or to restore? That one question can change the entire experience. Let the water meet your body, not beat it. Let the temperature soothe you, not shock you. Let the towel dry you, not rub you raw. Let the oil protect you, not perfume you. Let the ritual remind you that you're still here. You're still healing. You're still whole. Dr. Hinohara. Your body has carried you through storms, through sorrow, through decades of life. It deserves to be honored, not with luxury, but with presence, not with perfection, but with care. Dr. Thomas. And if this message today has touched your heart, please leave a comment below. Tell us how you plan to change your shower. Or simply write one word, restore. Because when you say it, you begin to believe it. And when you believe it, your body begins to follow. And one last thing. If you found this podcast helpful, please subscribe to Happy Seniors Life, hit the bell so we stay connected, and share this video with someone you love, someone who deserves to feel whole again. Because a small change done daily with care can transform not just your skin, but your spirit.